Here we are. Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us live for this practice that is intended for each one of us individually, as well as for everyone that we can reach in person or in conversations, and also vibrationally. We are really here to attempt to raise the level of our energetic inner experience so that we can continue to put our resources at the service of this new normal. I would like to talk a lot less than last time and step into practice as quickly as possible. If there is any question, you can try in the chat, but excuse me, but I can't guarantee to be able to manage the chats as well as the flow of our practice at the same time. I can try, but otherwise I will be happy to answer questions later on. So let us take a moment to enter into our sanctuary. So close your eyes and relax on your chair. And allow your breath to flow freely in and out your nostrils. Allowing the breath to become more and more relaxed and free. And as you do that, let your body become softer. And let your bones respond to the call of gravity, becoming heavier. And in this becoming heavier, let anything that doesn't belong to this moment that you're offering to yourself and to your own consciousness and to our collective consciousness, let anything that doesn't belong to this moment just drop away, drop onto the earth, allowing the earth to take care of it, to sustain its weight and support us with as much freedom of breath, inner spaciousness, quiet mind as possible. And as you drop more and more into your inner core, with the next breath, let yourself imagine the luminosity of your inner light. That mystery within that is outside of time, that has no beginning and no end, that connects you with everything, and that is always awake, always full of gifts, always there to remind you of your deep connection with oneness, with wholeness, and with the mystery of creation, of life. And as you let yourself feel this presence, this luminous vibration, ask your inner wisdom that lives there to offer you an image, a sensation, a memory of sanctuary. Sanctuary is a place of safety. It is a place that invites reverence, even devotion, that invites you to open to the deepest and most sacred parts of yourself. It is a place of silence, but it is also a place of song and prayer. It is a place where the uniqueness of our inner solitude encounters the uniqueness of everyone else's solitude. Let yourself engage all the senses to feel yourself at the center of this sanctuary. It could be a place in nature, it could be a cave, it could be a cathedral, a temple. It could be a rock where you like to sit on the stool in front of your altar at home. Whatever it is welcoming you. And in this place of sanctuary, we set our intention for our meeting. We gather with compassion and reverence to nurture consciousness for ourselves and for the collective, and to build spiritual critical mass for ourselves and for the collectives, to get support and clarity, to get courage, to help ourselves and others that we come in contact with to stay centered, to believe in themselves, and to radiate love. And we ask our inner wisdom and our inner light to help us do this with presence, without the need of explanations or words, cultivating that space of being inside of ourselves. When you feel ready, open your eyes, and we're going to move into sounds. The sounds really help our entire system, help our mind, our heart, our soul, help our wonderful vagus nerve to find balance again. So we're going to start with the sounds that connect us with the below. So again, make yourself comfortable. If you need to move your body a little bit. And place your hands on your belly. And breathe deeply in and out. And prepare yourself to send a very deep sound to resonate in your lower belly. And from there to move into your legs, all the way into your feet, and down into the earth, all the way to the center of the planet. A deep breath, and let's start sounding together. Deep, guttural, strong, mysterious sounds. Oh. Take a deep breath and prepare yourself to do it one more time, really connecting your intention, the physical sensation, and the sound, with the intention of grounding yourself into the polarity of the below, one side of the great dance of opposites that contains us all. So one more time, let's use the sound to go deep and deep into the center of the earth. Oh. With the next breath, let your imagination help you feel the gifts from the world of below move up into your legs, nourish you with its own mystery, and settle at your diaphragm area. receiving and connecting with the mysteries of the below, the great depths. And with the next breath, shift your attention towards the upper side of your body. And using a sound that is very subtle, almost a breath that gets dressed very gently by a sound, like the buzzing of a bee, the vibration of the wings of a hummingbird. And start directing that sound to the top of your crown, the top of your skull. Take a deep breath and we'll do it again, clarifying our intention of reaching up towards infinity and towards the light, towards the mystery of the above, the great heights, to receive its gift, to make a connection, stretching ourselves in the vertical line. And with the next breath, open yourself to receive the gifts and the mystery of the great heights of the world above. And let them come down and settle in your diaphragm area. Place your hands right there and really feel the gift of connecting with these two great opposites, below and above, becoming a bridge that is both a connection and a receiving place with their unique and complementary energies. With the next breath, we are going to hear the drum, open up to the voice of the ancestors that comes through the drum, to the beat of life that is connected to its beat, and also to our intention of always aligning ourselves to the greatest coherence, the greatest closeness to our true nature. So let yourself either drum, if you have your drum or your rattle with you, or let yourself relax and open to the voice of the drum, so that we can together salute each other from a distance that is only in the mind. And also we can salute the spirits of place, wherever we are, expressing our gratitude for their presence, and also asking for permission to do deeper work with our spirit and our soul, and asking for support and help in our effort. We'll just drum for 3 minutes, setting this intention, salutation, gratitude, and asking for support. on. So let's take a deep breath together. Now it's time to move to our blessings. As I said last time, blessing is really a matter of making ourselves a vehicle of light, a vehicle of the life force, knowing that we cannot know what is good for another person, for a tree, for a rock, for a mountain, or for a river. We can only ask the life force, the light, the wisdom that is so much bigger than our own to step in and respond to our request and bring to the object towards which we are directing our blessings to receive what is most beneficial for it or for this person at this moment. So much bigger than we are, so much more powerful than we are as well. And in order to do that, we need to become empty of our story, empty of our projections, and just take a moment to let our vibrant vitality, our body, to just become a vehicle. So where I would like to direct the blessings today is towards, as usual, pain, fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. Those always deserve an opportunity to transform and to become energy and be used by us in a different way. Pain, fear, anxiety, uncertainty, and loss are going to be at the center, at the beginning of our blessing. But then I would like for us to reflect for a moment on ignorance, either ignorance that is innocent or ignorance that is intentional, and send blessings right there, because ignorance causes a lot of pain. It can be a good tool for manipulation, for a inappropriate, not life-giving, and certainly not supported by love and compassion use of language, use of words, use of knowledge. And in this ignorance, there is an easy step into invading the space of another person. This invasion can be an invasion of the mind, of the heart, of the body, of the psychic space. Invasions are not a gift. They are actually another great source of pain. So I would like for us to focus on this and take a couple of minutes to use your pen and your journal to empty yourself of any judgment towards these realities, so that our blessing can be clean and can be strong and bring this vibration of transformation, of proper dissolution to something that is hurtful to life and hurtful to people and to nature and to the environment. So take a moment to just jot down or to think. You don't have to use your pen, but just to let this presence of ignorance and all its minions be there, become an image, become a shape, so that you can direct your blessings, your light towards it. Let's just take 1 minute to do that. And now complete the sentence you're writing and prepare yourself in any way that is right for you right now to convey the blessings, to make yourself a very conscious and yet a very empty vessel for the light, with compassion and with love directed towards ignorance without judgment. You can use your arms, your body. There are three main gestures that are connected to giving blessings. One with the hands down, as if you are allowing the light to come through your hands and land on the object of your blessings, with hands moving forward so that the light is moving horizontally and it's radiating to a larger scope, almost all around you. And then with the hands directed towards the sky, where you're bringing in the light, and it also radiates at a much larger scope, much larger space around you. And it's actually very beautiful to experiment with all three movements. So now you take a moment for yourself. We're going to do this for about 3 minutes. As you let yourself become a vehicle of love and compassion and blessings directed towards ignorance. Complete your blessings. Bring your hands onto your heart, knowing that as we give blessings, we are always also receiving blessings as the light moves through us and the life force enters into our space with gratitude for our offering, for our willingness to being of service. And whenever you feel ready, either only in your mind or using your pen and journal, prepare the seed that we're going to plant during our drum journey, our soul journey. You can let yourself feel ignorance receiving this light and maybe starting to transform in whatever shape you had envisioned it a moment ago. Love and light cannot help but transforming. So set your intention. As you know, we never go into a soul journey, into a drumming, visioning quest without a clear intention for the spirit world and for the universe, or whatever larger than us presence that we direct our prayers to, our meditation, our silence, our service. And in your journaling, let your intuition tell you what is the planting that I am ready to do right now. We will be entering the journey. We will be guided by the drum to vision this planting, to bring this intention that is very human, that is very much right here on this planet, in our reality. We are taking this seed and we plant it in a larger reality, in a space of collective unconscious and even beyond, that it may take roots and support the survival, but a conscious survival for our species and for our ecosystem to live in harmony, in peace, and in mutual service. So you can just find one word or a brief sentence and take a moment to prepare yourself to enter the journey. For the journey, some of you are very familiar with this practice, some of you might be new. You just let yourself be guided by the voice of the drum, remembering that in that voice, there is the voice of the ancestors, there is the heartbeat of the life force, and there is that very deep soul and spirit intention of getting closer and closer to our true nature, to our light. Make yourself comfortable, drum yourself into the journey if that's what works with you, or just listen to the voice of the drum. As you hear the first heartbeat of the drum, imagine a square and find yourself at the center of this square. And the square is a representation of Earth, of the element of Earth, of the planet, and of our collective. And then let your imagination take you into this visioning, whether it happens in images, in sensations, in sounds, words, or silence. It doesn't matter. You're entering a sacred time, into a sacred space, and whatever comes to you and through you is welcome. So take a moment to make yourself comfortable, allowing your body to relax. Your heart and your mind to open. And at the first heartbeat, step into the square for the benefit of all, including your own soul. To enter the foundation unnoticed. Sorry, I don't know why that is happening. We did so well with glitches until now. Take your time to return to the consciousness of this moment, of where you are, your body, and whenever you're ready, you can use your journal and pen to record something of your experiences. And to your reflections, please add a few words about how is your body feeling right now? What awareness of sensation, of presence, of energy? Complete the sentence you're writing. You might need to continue as we close afterwards on your own if something emerged. I would love to read some of the pearls that you have encountered, some of the experiences that you had during the journey in the chat. I will leave the meeting open even after we close so that I can collect the chats. You don't have to leave immediately. And I would like for us to take one last breath together before we close our practice for today. I will then stop the recording, and in case some of us want to stay on for a few minutes and share some experiences, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, if you need to go to your next necessity, feel free to leave the meeting. So let's close our eyes for a moment and still remember the vibration of the drumming. Our bodies are so designed to respond to sound and to enter into resonance. Let us take a moment together to feel how we resonated together at the same heartbeat. And in this resonance, in this perception, let's send each other a ray of light and affection and gratitude for each other's presence. And gratitude for this opportunity to share a sanctuary together. Bring your sensory imagination back to the sanctuary we started with. Do whatever your intuition asks you to do, to prepare to leave that space, or to make that space very, very small so that it can sit in your heart at all times, even if you're busy with very mundane tasks at a very different rhythm. And as you prepare to leave your sanctuary, take the necessary steps to exit and close its door, whether it has a virtual physical door or whether it is a space in nature that you just move away from with reverence and gratitude. And then let's take together a very loud breath. Anchoring this experience, returning to our daily rhythm, hopefully enriched by what we shared and what we experienced together. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again on Friday. And I'm going to close the recordings and keep the forum open to anyone who wants to share something or place something in the chat. Thank you. Much light and blessings and much love.